have have a seat. So they said to me, "Hey, Vermin, have a seat." So don't mind if I do. I'm gonna set it down right there. Whoa, I guess I'll have to lower the thing here. Um, okay, there we go. I think that, well, all right, that's pretty close. I'll lower it a little bit more. Maybe that's good enough. And now I'm going to get my coffee, okay? And then I will be right with you for another exciting episode of Vermin Supreme is what it is. Stay tuned.
Hey, how's everybody doing? The suspense is killing. Yeah, Vermin's a little busy right now. You should get yourself a cup of coffee there, Barnacle Bill. Uh, yeah, he's a little busy right now.
Well, I'm not that busy, but Cam has graciously offered to be my hype man intro guy. As you know, I don't really have a second banana on this show too often, but today Cam has offered that. Cam is from Traverse City, and he has temporary custody of me. He is my handler. As you know, when I'm on the road, sometimes I'm someplace where I need somebody to get me to the places I need to be. And things of that nature, make sure I have coffee and eat food and things like that. And so Cam is definitely my Traverse City, Michigan volunteer in this effort. So everybody give him a great big Vermin Supreme high noon welcome and a big round of applause while Cam hypes me up.
All right,
Hype me.
here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, your future tyrant, Vermin Supreme! We kidnapped him. He has Stockholm Syndrome right now. Don't say anything to the authorities.
Thank you, Cam. And we may have other exciting guests pop in throughout the episode. I'm in a house full of activists slash hippies, and I mean that in the best possible way, even if they don't identify as such. And welcome here. It's High Noon with Vermin Supreme. I'm Vermin Supreme. It's High Noon, the simplest of all shows where I drink coffee for a half hour and then we smoke weed. And don't forget, friends, you can super chat me. You can super chat me. I'm an old man, and this is my retirement plan, such as it is. Super chat me. And gonna scan back. Let's see what's going on here, people. Oh, it looks like we got Verth535 is back with us here. You are Verth535. Good to see you. And if I remember correctly, we had something going on the side. A meeting, if you will, and let's talk about that. And Ver535, Italy, correct? Italy in the house, perhaps, or I'm mistaken, which isn't bad. Barnacle Bill, there you go. The trees, greetings to the trees. T-Bird, American flags. They're okay. I won't get it. Yeah, Greg, how you doing, Greg? Howdy. Thank you very much. It's really it's an illusion, of course. That patch of forest there is about maybe 15 feet wide. It's really just a buffer between this weird little vinyl-sided multi-unit apartment building that I'm staying at momentarily in Traverse City, Michigan. So there you go. Kangaroo Shorts. Good morning, Rat King. Good morning, Kangaroo Shorts. Yeah. And T-Bird, T-Bird's dead, apparently. The suspense killed them. Okay, it's coffee time. Barnacle Bill, have some coffee. We are supping. Boy, this is exciting. Ver535, who am I? That's a very good question. Well, there is Greg. There is indeed some dope in my mustache. Undoubtedly, if they were to drug screen hair from my uh, upper lip there, oh yes, it would probably come out positive for cannabis. Cannabis primarily. T-Bird, my bodyguard, indeed. Okay, kangaroo shorts. Um, okay, let's see what happens here. Kangaroo Shorts asking, what is my opinion on UK residents being arrested on account of displaying the Union Jack in their home country? Um, I suppose I'm against it. It sounds like a crackdown on freedom of speech. So I think it's pretty clear that. Now, on the other hand, if they crack down on that damn Confederate flag, um, well, that would also be an infringement upon First Amendment freedom of speech. But of course, we all know that the UK does not have a First Amendment right of the people to have freedom of speech, nearest I can tell. Maybe it's some other thing, but UK does not have guarantees of freedom of speech. So if the state, if the government is going to do that type of activity, apparently they can. Is that my takeaway? If you Kangaroo Shorts, if you are from the UK, be sure to let me know. But from my understanding, there is no guarantee of freedom of speech, so therefore the government can easily ban the display of the Union Jack and arrest you for it, and arrest you for any other damn thing because they're the fucking state. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see who else. We got Ver535 again. Well, it's not what I wanted, but it's what I'm offering you, of course. And your best bet, best way to do that would definitely be dropping me a note on my Twitter account is your best bet that I will see it and respond to it, or the Facebook one. Once again, I apologize, of course. Many of you know that I do the cameos, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. But my phone is so full of junk that I haven't been able to fulfill them all. So I've been offering Zoom calls on the side. So if you want to talk to Vermin Supreme one-on-one or one-on-several for a modest fee, you let me know. If you're a college student and you need Vermin Supreme to come to your college campus and give my presentations and or perform, let me know. If you want Vermin Supreme to appear at your local watering hole establishment or home, these are things I do, and it's a lot of fun. Ask Cam, isn't it?
It's a hell of a lot of fun.
Hold on, I'm flipping the camera.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
No, keep hyping. Tell them how much fun my show was.
It was so much fun. It was so great. It was fucking amazing, actually. He came, hung out with everybody. We used to throw these like little markets, community markets. Everybody got to meet Vermin, hung out. Everybody's mind was blown. It was wild, and I recommend. Yeah, Vermin goes back on tour. Book him. It's fucking great.
All right, there you have it. There you have. Thank you, Cam.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. And of course, yeah. So if you have interest in any of those things, be sure to drop me a note on the side, probably Twitter or Facebook are your best bets to reach me directly. And we can start working on something now or in the future. Because, I'll pretty much do anything for money. I'll eat bugs. Super chat me, people. Come on, what's wrong with you people? We're 11 minutes into the show. Where's my money? Show me the money. Yeah, okay. This ain't Twitch, so I'll keep it low. You know the show. You know the deal. If I can make $1 a minute on this show, well, by golly, I get probably 3/4 of that, and then the guy who does my YouTube, he gets a 25%, and maybe eventually I'll see some of it. So, yeah, feel free. In any case, welcome to High Noon with Vermin Supreme. I'm Vermin Supreme, and this is the show where we drink coffee for about a half hour, and then we smoke weed. That's the deal. And sometimes we have enlightening conversations, and other times we do not. Sometimes I do funny stuff. Sometimes I don't. That's the deal. That's the show. I don't think I'd be watching the show, but I'm glad you are. R3DDDDD3 underline. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Whiskey and tattoos. I've been in the basement. They finally let me out of the basement. And we have our first message held for review. Thank you, YouTube robots. Let's see. Oh, Kicks underline mechanic. I'm going to allow that comment because it says, wish we had you instead of the orange turd. And apparently, if you write turd in the comments, well, YouTube robots automatically hold them for review. So I'm going to show that because it doesn't offend me in the least. T-Bird LOL, B. Hendricks, indeed, life is beautiful. T-Bird, did I brush my teeth this morning just between you and me? I have not. Tyler Shank, how you doing? It's going good. Going good, Tyler Shank. How you doing? Harry F. Callahan, positive for fentanyl too. Okay, a little. We all do drugs. Okay. Whiskey and tattoos. Hey, Whiskey and Tattoos is asking me to say the N-word, people. What do you think I should do about that? Nudie, naked, fuck off, Whiskey and Tattoos. It's not in my wheelhouse, and I'm sorry it's in yours. And if my moderators were here, I might drag your ass. I might put you in timeout for hundreds of seconds, or perhaps just ban your sorry, racist, motherfucking ass. Thank you. Thanks for asking, Whiskey and Tattoos. Jojo, thanks very much. Tyler Shank, I'll be getting you the best guns available. In fact, come to think of it, I think if I let me see, let me see if I can take action on a viewer here today. Let's see. Pin message, report, remove. Well, fuck. I'm just gonna remove you, Whiskey and N-word. Goodbye. Yay. Never let it be said that I will censor free speech if I don't like it on my own channel, because I'm not the state, and I don't guarantee you no First Amendment right of free expression. My joint. Got it? All right. Thank you very much. Super chat me, people. Super chat me, or you face the ban hammer. Just like Whiskey. And of course, if you do want me to say the N-word, you really have to fucking super chat me a lot. All right. Okay, I'm Vermin Supreme. Welcome to High Noon, $4.99. We have ding, 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 ding. It's the first super chat of the day. Hey, who could it be? Let's find out. I'm pushing the button here. Emperor Trump. Hi, Emperor Trump. My wiener may be tiny, but my love for America is huge. Also, I will sue. All right, let's hear it for Emperor Trump. Thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. Hey, aren't you supposed to be a billionaire? Fuck, cheap bastard. Okay, let's, we have another $2 super chat somewhere in there, and I will get to that, and I will thank you very much. Thanking you in advance for your super chat, and will you match Emperor Trump's $4.99? If a bunch of you do, well, by golly, we are well on our way. 16 minutes in, 16 seconds, and $6.99. I don't even want to do the math, but whatever. In any case, thank you very much, and we will love that. And thank you, Emperor Trump. Meanwhile, back to the comments. All right. And going to sip my coffee, too. Coffee. America's favorite drug. Now, it's a little commercial there, a little commercial parody, almost comedy. What I bring to you, almost comedy. All right, ding, 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 ding. And I suppose I should be a little more enthusiastic. Hold on, let me get more enthusiastic. Ding, 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 ding. We have a $20 super chat. Whoa, Nelly! All right, let me see who is a generous contribution here. Poe Fink. Poe Fink. Hi, Fink. Hi, Poe. How you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks very much for tuning in today. You are my #1 super chatter for the day, and if anybody can beat that, well, by golly, let's do it. And if you can match it, let's do it. And if you can't, that's okay, too. Because my love for you is not dependent on your ability to super chat with me, although I'm giving you the opportunity to quantify your love for me in monetary fashion today on the super chat. Poe Fink says, I love you, Vermin Supreme. You will always have my vote. You are my president. Thank you, Poe Fink. It's a pleasure to have you be my loyal subject. And thank you for paying your taxes in a timely fashion and your ponies in the mail. So thank you, Po Fink. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. And we are $26.99 up. It's 18 minutes into the show, and that means that I am earning right now over $1 a minute, which I believe every American is entitled to. Thank you. I'm Vermin Supreme. All right, gonna get back to the cuts here. The Fractal Enjoyer. Hello, Fractal Enjoyer. And it's Doomy McDoom. Doomy McDoom. And I think I just finally got the pun of do me good. Do me McDoom. Which I know technically it should be Doomy McDoom face probably. But nonetheless, I will allow it today. And Doomy McDoom, longtime viewer, generous contributor in the past, and I thank you very much for what you've kicked down in the past. And someday I'm going to spend that money someday. Heather Gura. Heather Migura. My Gura. I'm sorry. Hi. And Verify 3 caught back up to your okay, Verify 3.5, and yeah, let's put that back on track. Sometimes well, let's be frank, I can't keep up with the modest amount of requests that I get sometimes because I've been very, very busy. Very, very. Oh, I can't even begin to tell you how busy my personal life has been. Whiskey and tattoos. I guess I got up to he's pooping. They're pooping, whoever they are. But I thought I removed them. Yeah. Try it again, I guess. Let's see. Push this button. Oh, I removed the message. Wait a minute. Oh, put user in timeout. Ah, that's what I'm doing. 24 hours. Okay. I hit the wrong button. I just deleted the stupid comment, and I meant to time out that person for 86,000 seconds. That's right. If you cross me, if you ask me to say the N-word, you too will be timed out for 86,000 seconds. All right. Let's see. I'm scrolling down. I'm scrolling back to where I left off. I'll be right with you people. I am now. Okay. Salted pork. Oh, look, another uneducated troll, which I assume they were talking about somebody else, not me, maybe. Let's see, but I could be wrong, but nonetheless, we'll see. And I'm going up. I'm a little behind here, so hold on. Okay. Whoa! Holy moly! All right. Wow, I'm way behind. Okay. I think I'm caught up. Okay. Danny Stanzik, honestly, bro, probably would have been a crappy president, but yes, I concur. Jack Tinker in the house. Jack Tinker, hello, how are you? Paulie Nog, Eggnog 6666, thank you very much. I am indeed a representative, Wise Ferret, thank you very much. Roadster Ramber, free toothpaste, all that. Yep, let's see. Haha, Whiskey and Tattoos commented he is a Jew. Ha. That's why I doubt I just bounced him for 86,000 seconds. Chloe Smith, hi, how are you? Amnesia, yay, saw a pony today. Let's see, T-Bird. T-Bird, I remember that request from last time, and I gave you a real thing, and I'm not believing that is a real thing right now because I did it last week, and fool me once, that's okay. I don't mind that. Fool me twice, that's on me. But I will give your brother a shout out, Nick Picardo. Obviously, your brother thinks he's pretty funny. All right, Carthaginian, how you doing there? Good to see you. Emperor Trump looking for an unlimited power. Of course, that one guy wanting their pony. And I think that I caught up going backwards. So now I'm going to scroll on down and try and catch all your lovely comments. Big Chubby Dynasty asking about Jews, but I don't have time to fucking delete your ass. Okay, that one guy, free toothpaste. Yes, Wise Ferret. I love you. You love Trump. Good for you, Wise Ferret, as you are entitled to do that. All right, scrolling down, Ezra, how you doing? Good to see you. The winner, Barnacle Bill, Ezra. Say what, Ezra? Um, okay, Wise Ferret trying to gall me into saying fucking stupid shit. Keep that up and you will be bounced. James Trayford, what do I think about Epstein? Yeah, I think he was a terrible, 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 terrible human being. Got what he had coming and probably didn't kill himself. And well, they should release a list, of course. Release the list. What's he so afraid of? Blah, blah, blah. Lefty Beams, Pony. Pony. Ezra, okay, Pony. Um, all right, free ponies except for racists. Got that lefty meme, or maybe they just get racist ponies. I'm not sure, or ponies that hate humans. Maybe I'm not sure. We'll work on that. What are we talking about? That's a very good question, Ezra. I wish I knew. Range rat. I am not dead. Surprise! I'm alive. I am the undead now. In any case, that's a reference to several death hoaxes that have been perpetrated over the years. And of course, I'm usually pretty happy to share them on social media. So people do think I'm dead. Some people do think I'm dead. And someday they will be right. Okay, here we go. How many bees would I be able to house in 3 years in my beard? Probably 50 million. Okay, Kicks Mechanics. What's my opinion on the current administration? The Vermin Supreme administration, I believe, is going quite well. I believe we're making great strides in bringing ponies to America. Chris Sherlock, what is this? That's a very good question. And if you're still watching, I hope you figured it out. Lefty Beams, Yo Vermin, big fan. Here's a bit of first question. How do you feel with the high cost of living? It's always been a mystery as to how you made cash to cover your life expenses. Oh, you're asking about me. Essentially, living as low a cost lifestyle as humanly possible. Me and my wife, of course, our motto has always been no children, no pets, no credit card debts. So number one, that keeps expenses lower than the normal person throwing money around. Also, our rent has been incredibly cheap. We've been very blessed with super low rent, and there's reasons for that, which I don't care to explain. But suffice it to say, we live a very rustic lifestyle. Also, of course, I'm a dumpster diver. I have been dumpster diving my food for 40 plus years. So that cuts out almost all of our food expenses. And yes, in the past, I have worked as a house painter, off and on for years. So I'm not afraid to work. Let me assure you, not a trust funder, and things of that nature. So it's not necessarily a mystery. And the cost of living is very high. But once again, we have cut our expenses down to the bone, as best we could, and the low, cheap rent has been a blessing. Of course, any vehicles that we have are 20 years old on average. So I guess by not living beyond, and of course, I mean, Jesus, regular family. I mean, groceries are insanely expensive. We've been on the road, so the expenses are a little bit more biting into our income. We have to buy food, eat food, all that, instead of just getting the free food from the dumpsters. So I hope that gives you some idea, because once again, the system that we live in seems to keep you hooked onto the treadmill, the rat race treadmill, into perpetuity, by hooking their debt clause into you, and you're working. I mean, I don't know how people do it really. When I do the math and look at how much people have to pay to live, and how many hours a week they have to work, and how much they have to make per hour to make their, not just to live, just to eat and have a roof over their head. I personally feel that's atrocious. And if I was in a position where we had to pay market rent, and where we had to pay for groceries and things of that nature, or had children and things of that nature, I think we would have been living in our vehicle a long time ago. So there you go. And also, yes, I did live in our vehicle when I first met my wife. We traveled for 3 years in a little cab over camper. So of course, expenses are low, no rent. So the passing of cheap rent and is made a terrible change in America today. Thank you very much. Thanks for asking, Lefty Memes. Let's see, John Ford, tired act. Yeah, fuck yeah, tell me about it. But still, the thing that you need to realize is that it may be a tired act, but it renews itself every 4 years. Every 4 years, yes. Oh, I've been coasting on the same fucking material for close to 40 years. But I'm doing it, so fuck you. Okay, laughing memes, good coffee today? I think so. JJ Purcell, I don't think you have to worry about that. Fuck the racists that pop in and want to hear fucking their bullshit fucking reinforced. Pofink, thank you again. Thank you again. Delirious, hello. SS, do I like CDs? I like financial CDs, I like record CDs, and I like cross-dressers. So yes, all CDs are good in my book. Fuck you, go Bucks, go blue. Go blue for my wife. She went to the U of M. Phelan, thank you very much. Glad you like the forest camo. And salted pork, back to that. Okay, I'm way behind on the comments. What kind of coffee do you do the most? Cheap coffee. You need a doctor. Bra, got one. Thank you very much on Zoloft Celax Week episode. 420 happening up. What kind of herb am I puffing? I'll show you in a minute. George Erickson, something, CD Nuts SS, whatever. Scamola, Tampon Timmy, ha ha ha. Tampon Timmy, dude. What are you, living in fucking 2024? We'll show that because that's such a fucking stupid comment. Okay. Tab card. Rocky LaFuente, ha ha ha. Delirious, thank you very much. Loving you, Jesus. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Comments are coming so fast that I can hardly keep up with them. $2 from Lefty Memes. Thank you very much. Run for Senate. Maybe I will. I think I will. Mr. Osgood, RTU, Canadian. Yes, I am. I'm going to be the PM of Canada. Sure, why the hell not? Vatters Pit Boss, Pirate Boot on the head. Yes, I am. John Collins, and this crazy dude that runs for president every time and never stands a chance because he's crazy. That's me, John Collins. Browns, Judenhounds. I'm not sure what to make of that name, so I'll go along with hello. John Collins, thank you, Vinnie Mason, for the vote. God bless Trump. God bless us all. Morgan, thank you very much. Crafterman, hey, the Laughing Man. Fuck off, racist. Dr. Cigarette. Hello from the UK. Thank you very much. I am the PM of the UK. Digger, best music. Florence, fuck you. Okay, Pirate Boot, where are my fucking moderators today? Send me money, super chat me, or I will ban you all to hell. Vonnie Mason, secret of my wisdom, it's not just age. Unicorn for every citizen, we got that terror. All right, I'm just scrolling down the bottom. There's too many fucking comments. Smiley Toker, $5, tomato soup. Yeah. Think about it sometimes. Other times, every once in a while. Thank you, Smiley Toker, and thank you, and I believe strongly in soup for my family. Remember, friends, it's soup for my family. All right. And thank you, Smiley Toker, again. I'm thinking about tomato soup right now. So if you want to comment, you're just going to have to fucking throw down, man. You're going to have to, if you want me to read your comment, because I don't know how many viewers are happening. It looks like we have 127 viewers here today. That is considerably more than average, and I'm thinking we're getting a lot of effing trolls popping by because that's what happens. Dr. Waterloo, super chat, dude. Dude, start moderating. A whole bunch of bozos are asking for the N-word. Time them all out. You'd have to scroll back a little bit, but they're there. I just didn't have time. They're not even super chatting to hear the N-word. Fucking cheap bastards. Nicholas Greenies, this is the real Vermin Supreme. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Welcome to my show. We do this show every Saturday at noon. It's high noon with Vermin Supreme. My coffee's still a little warm. I am going to swill it down, and then we're going to get smoking fucking weed, because that's what we do. Minnesota. Kean. Okay. At first I thought it said clan, and I was a little nervous that I was going to have to ream you a new fucking hole. Hey, Germany, how you do there, Rotten Fox? What's going up? The W word, that's just a stupid one. Jonathan Boyle, bringing back Pony Express. Yes, I do. Thank you very much for that $2 super chat. Wouldn't have seen your question without it. Boy, I'm glad that everybody's here today, and I'm sorry I can't see all your chats, and I will never see your chats because I don't watch this show over and over again. So I'm going to see your chats as they pop up. Kian, what do I think about the Jews? I believe that they are Jewish. Thank you very much. And I believe they practice a religion that seems to be one of the predominant and major religions in the world. And I think that's as far as I want to go at. Zionists can fuck off, of course. But Judaism, whatever. I'm freedom of religious. I'll attack that question from my American perspective. That the First Amendment of the United States Constitution protects freedom of religion, and Judaism is a religion, and they are practicing that. So thank you very much. That's about it. So keep the state out of religion, keep the religion out of the state, and no gods, no masters. Fuck it all. Okay, thank you very much. Come back to Savannah. That was a real fun show we had in Savannah, wasn't it? At the Wormhole, if I remember correctly. And shout out to Lucas, who hosted us there, and all his friends. All righty, people. We're live. It's high noon. I am getting ready to smoke the weed. Oh my goodness. All right, that's there. That's right. Anti-war. I turned homophobes gay. And what do I turn racists into? They're the worst race that they hate. I don't know, but we'll see. It's opposite day here. I'm Vermin Supreme, and we are rolling right along. 35 minutes in, $37. Today is an amazing day. I have made my $1-a-minute quota. Ye fucking haw! Thank you all very much for your generous support this beautiful day. Okay, Kian. Yeah, sure. If that's the group that you hate, that's what you are now. Hope that gives you some perspective. Oh, you know what it is? My coffee is like lukewarm on the cooler side, and if it was like not flavored coffee, I would not be drinking it. I just realized this subtle reality about me. You learn something about self-knowledge is very important, and self-awareness, and now I know that about myself. Thank you very much. Peace and love to you, Xander Allison. How you doing? Gonna be smoking. We're gonna be smoking. I've got store-bought cannabis here, people. Hey, Spiny Norman. My cousin is your teacher. How fun is that? Yay! Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna. Sativa is my preference. I got some indica. Today we'll be smoking a little indica and maybe smoke myself stupid. Now, the thing to watch on this broadcast when it's cooking like it is right now is that you've seen me, you've experienced with me. We've been hanging it out. I am caffeinated. I'm feeling caffeinated right about now, and I think you can tell that because of my chatter. Okay, and of course, some of it's. I'm forcing it a little bit because it makes it a more exciting show, but some of it's real. I'm definitely caffeinated, okay? I've had a few cups of coffee before the show. I've had this cup of coffee. Oh, whoa, look at that. It's strobing a little bit. And so caffeinated. So now I'm going to smoke the weed, and you will have to watch because I notice it in myself, or at least my perception of myself. I believe I observe it. Is you will see me slowly come down and be a little more stupefied with the cannabis. So this is it. Here we go. Mr. Fox, am I constipated? Pooped today. Wyoming is a meme state. That's very true. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to stop reading the comments because I haven't been able to keep up today. And so this is Endo Vibe, just a little shout out. They didn't pay me. This isn't a paid thing. They didn't give it to me. I like, when I'm in a town, I go into a dispensary and I tell that dispensary, hey, I'm Vermin Supreme, and if you give me free weed, I'll smoke it on my show. And, sometimes. Jack Tinker, they're talking about, okay, Jack Tinker, are they talking about the N-word to each other on this show? Because if they're doing that, and it has happened before, where a group of fucking pinheads, they gather, they meet, essentially they meet randomly on different shows and broadcasts and things, and then they network. So if that is happening here, Dr. Waterloo, if you're still on board, keep a close eye for that type of activity, especially if it seems that people are like meeting each other, like, oh yeah, oh you're talking about the N-word and Jews too. Obviously, we should network. So that is something that we all need to be aware of. Okay, that's all. Gonna smoke the weed. Okay, 3D printed robot dogs. Make them ponies and, well, printed robot dogs. Yeah. Okay. Jill Moore? Yeah, I know Jill Moore. And Mike down in Florida, right? Foggy Logs, Martin Shaker. Well, Martin Shaker, be sure to say hi to Jill and Mike Quarry. And their kids, too. Whose names I'd have to work on. Ah, very good. Well, definitely try and get extra credit. Number one, try and get extra credit for writing a report on Vermin Supreme. Number two, if you don't have a Vermin Supreme fan club in your school, you should, of course. Everybody should. Thomas Coates is not voting for this commie. What commie are you going to vote for, Coates? And that is anarchist to you, sir. I ain't no commie. Okay, you hear me? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I get along with commies more so than asshole like you. However, I'm an anarchist, sir. Thank you. Oh, I would love to come to the Bizarro in North Carolina again, Barzaro in Wilmington, and I hope to make it back there someday, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And hi, everybody. It's Vern Supreme here with nothing in particular to say. That's me, old man, boot, whatever. Having some fun. I hope I'm having fun. I think you're having fun. Seems there's like a lot of chat activity going on. Jack, hey, Jack Tinker, if you would like to be a moderator, you let me know. I could make you a moderator and you could like time people out when they say fucked up shit. You can delete people's comments when they're saying fucked up shit. So yeah. Whooping Crane, which maybe it's a sarcastic comment. He doesn't believe in law and order for our communities. Freak, all caps, which I assume is a humorous comment, but maybe it's real. Anyway, ha ha, ACAB, FTP, 1312, ha 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 ha. Yeah, all right. Sveta Noodle, of course you do. Yeah, I mean, anarchy, once again, not chaos. If people think chaos, they think the bad. But no, anarchy is indeed an order, a very high level of order, but it doesn't require government or necessarily hierarchy to operate. So do your research, people. Do your research. Yeah, oh yeah, dirty money. Yeah, a lot of timeouts, man. If I get my fucking moderators up and running, hasn't been a problem, but it seems as if though the algorithms have opened up the floodgates, and so a lot of randos are rolling in and saying their stupid bullshit. But I don't know where Meek Meek is. Waterloo. I know they're keeping you busy, and yeah, obviously. Usually I don't need moderators. Usually it runs pretty smoothly. It's been a while. All right. What do we got? The floodgates. Oven Mitt Romney. Hi, how are you? Good to see you again. Nice. Indeed. Indeed. Engelbert Humperdinck. Ha ha ha. No, I'm not even going to try and read your things. Let's see. Dawson will pay me to do a backflip. How about you pay me to do a backflip, and then I don't do a backflip? What happens then? Um, oh, lefty memes. Answer the trolls like it did. Of course. Whatever. This is a show where I'm not in character per se, but obviously I am my own character. So whatever. Meaty parts. That's a very nice little comment there. I like that. When you pluck a sample of 8 billion souls, don't be surprised when you pick a few bad ones. And that is very true because, of course, I am a believer in the better nature of humanity and humans. And yeah, there's just some fucking jerks and the fucking haters and screw them all to hell. But once again, as longtime viewers of this broadcast will know, sometimes I get worked up about things. Sometimes I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I respond. Sometimes I'll fucking ream people out pretty harshly. And yeah. High noon. We'll continue after I'm president. I'm president now, so it's all working now. Jose, what do you think of Hunter Biden? God love him, man. Fucking Billy Carter. Presidential relatives. They're embarrassing. They I mean, come on, they're too funny. And if they can make millions of dollars off of their connections, what could be more American than that, people? All right. Um, Laughing Man, yay! Gandalf the Gay, yay! Although I'm don't identify as such, just so you know. Hey, it's Raleigh. Someone called mental asylum. They lost a patient. Not really, yo. Looks like that, don't it? Looks like it. But you don't know me, man. You don't know me any more than I know you. But I know you're prone to saying things that maybe it's supposed to be humorous, maybe it's derogatory, maybe it's a dig. Is it negativity? I mean, it's so hard to say. I don't know how old any of you kids are. A bunch of stupid fucking kids are going to say stupid fucking things. I mean, hey, you know what? You remind me of me when I was your age. Stupider than fuck. Because I was a stupid kid once. And I thought stupid things, and I said stupid things, and I think we all have said stupid things, and young people are fucking stupid. But the opportunity you're given in this life is to fucking understand that the stupid bullshit that you may have spouted or just parroted as a young person because you heard it and get reinforced it because you meet other fucking pinheads that agree along those lines. Um, Going beyond that and understanding that, wow, that was not too cool that I teased that person in school because they were different or overweight or aut- or we're going to make fun of this group of people because I don't know anybody from that group of people. And it's strange to me and I don't understand it. And I'm listening to some right wing propaganda bullshit about it. And I'm buying into it. So, yeah, So think twice, be nice, and if you ain't got something positive or enlightening to say, I mean, saying negative crap is about the easiest thing in the goddamn world. That's the problem with trolls these days, you know. Back in my day, I mean, a troll was a prank phone call or something, and oh, hello, is your refrigerator running? Hope you catch it. Um, things of that nature. I mean, trolling is a very recent on the internet. Of course, the internet is new. Trolling on the internet is new, and unfortunately, it's about the easiest thing in the world to do. How can I achieve a negative emotional reaction from this person? Okay, that seems to be the question in a lot of the trolls' mind. How can I achieve a negative reaction from this person? And a person on the internet saying anything, any comment about any opinion, about any topic, about anything in any forum. It just doesn't matter. The person, the troll, and I mean that in the most negative sense. It's just so easy. The closest I can think of is when in real life, when trolling happened in real life occasionally. I was at this sporting event I was taking part in. There was this other team from another town, and one of their friends came up to me and said, "Go ask so and so. Ask them how their sister's dance lessons are going." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll do that." And it's like, "Hi, how are your sister's dance lessons going?" And he looks at me deadpan and says, "My sister has no legs." Boom! You know, it's like, oh my God, I feel terrible. Oh, geez, what happened? Oh, God, I'm sorry. And of course, it was just a psychological little troll. How can I fuck with this person? So there's that shit going on where people are arguing in bad faith. I mean, oops, I'm pontificating. Sorry, I don't mean to pontificate. I tend not to pontificate. But anyway, I am, obviously, I think I've said enough on that subject. Jose, how do you find your people? I don't know. Ask. I don't know. Depends who your people are, man. You know. Um, Michelle Welsh, thank you for asking. I am indeed married. Me and my wife have been married for almost 40 years. Oh, Bearded Cracker, thank you very much. That's a very good question. I like that. Do I know Lou Skunt? And I mean, I know Mike Hunt, of course. I mean, everybody knows Mike Hunt, but I don't think everybody knows Lou Scott. And once again, I mean, obviously, it's a naughty pun, and engage is a word that triggers a lot of people. But nonetheless, I was not familiar with Lou, and that's. You have brought a new joke, a new little dirty pun to my attention, and that made this show all worthwhile. Oh, Mike Hawk. Oh, how do I not know these things? How do I not know these? I'm an old man. These are some of the stupidest little puns. Mike Hawk and Lou Scott. Oh, jeez, I used to giggle when, hey, do you know Neil and Bob? Neil and Bob. Bill Ding. But that's not dirty. But thank you, Ivy Drip. Good one. Willie Banger and Betty Will. How he felt her snatch. Oh, somebody make a list of these. I just can't believe that I don't know these. It's Mike Hawk. We'll skip the Yuri Tarded, although I appreciate the puns, but slur puns. I guess that's what the topic is, almost slur puns. But let's not go there. Dill, no, but dill's not a common name. Anyway, yeah. Laughing Man. I don't know if you've read my book, I Pony Blueprint for New America. If you're not familiar with my book, the only book I've really written, I Pony Blueprint for New America, it's available on the internet. I addressed the llama pony issue and the zombie llama issue. Um, wow, wow. GFYS doing that right now. Say big back texting times. I'll say it, but you're better off hire. Once again, if you want me to say something, either super chat me or hire me to say it on a Cameo for a reasonable price. Cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. If you need Vermin Supreme merchandise, verminsupreme.com, verminsupreme.com. It may as well be on the dark web. You can't find it for some reason. The links are hidden. Verminsupreme.com. Look for it. And all the other social media crap. Oliver Matthew H. That's a very interesting question, and you are a journalist, and it's a good question. Hold on, let me answer. Damn, my pipes get clogged. I don't have a poker. This is terrible. Gonna try and poke my pipe out with a pine needle. I don't know if it'll work. I'm working up a sneeze. Holy shit, things are going to hell. Come on, work, damn you, work. Oh man, this could really impact my weed smoking capabilities. Anyway, I want to get back to that question, Matthew H. That counts. That totally counts. Anyway, Matthew H. I wanted to tell you about the question is, how did I feel about Oliver Anthony bringing me up on the Joe Rogan broadcast? And it was an interesting thing because Oliver Anthony told me that he would do that. And this is months ago. I think it was shortly after his big hit, Rich People from Richmond or whatever. And he reached out to me randomly on Instagram. So he slid into my DMs on Instagram, and we had a little chat back and forth, and I like to think I gave him a little advice on fame or whatever, but and I like to think that I tried to tell him why his some of his lyrics were a little retrograde or considered problematic, I guess. But I don't think I did. I think we just chatted a little bit, and of course, when I'm talking to any person like that, I'll ask them if they'll write me a campaign song for me or something. And he actually, off the top of his head, while we were chatting live, he typed out a series of lyrics for like a Vermin Supreme song. And so we did have that moment together on Instagram chat, me and Oliver Anthony. And I thought that was very interesting. I mean, of course, my fan base, it reaches over there. My fan base has always been from far left to far right, just because, I'm on the internet as a thing, and people chatting. Often, let's face it, when I became a meme, it was because I did that glitter bombing thing at the New Hampshire primary and hit Randall Terry, all that. But because it was generally basically considered a nonpartisan act, because it was just considered to be absurdist humor, it was embraced by the far left and far right, and everybody in between. It wasn't an attack on a politician. It wasn't an attack on a political party. It was an attack on the entire system, and as such, it was enjoyed by people who don't like the system across the board. And so that even at that point, I had this really wide fan base, and I was able to parlay that and use that in my run for the Libertarian nomination seeking that I did in 2020. Um, and it's weird. I'll tell you, it's very odd sometimes because I'll be at a demonstration where we're protesting some far right things, or and I, straight pride, for example, when I was like giving hell to the people with straight pride, and I had a bunch of fans who were supporting that viewpoint, and they're throwing love at me, and I'm sort of telling them to fuck off. But that's just the weird nature, weird, unusual nature of what I do. That even people who hate my politics enjoy my satire. So that's a thing. It's an interesting thing. People, when I remember when I first joined up with, started working the LP thing, and was starting to seek the nomination. I had fans, libertarian fans, who were in the party, and they were happy to they like me, but they hated to see me coming after their party. Um, Although they came around, they came around. So we are coming up on the 60-minute mark, which means that we have completed successfully an hour of chatting and flapping my jaws and whatever. Icy Felix, do I support Israel genocide in Gaza? I do not support Israeli genocide in Gaza. Thank you. Okay, and I don't know what the fuck all you people have been talking about in the chat section. I've been able to read it. Next week, I'm going to make a point of having us get some more moderators on board to tamp down on some of the bullshit. Everybody else, thank you very much. Thank you for your kind and generous camp kickdowns. Lefty memes, I'll tell you what, drop me a note on the side. It's not so much a question of will I run for office in Wyoming. It's sort of like, will you run me for office in Wyoming? So if you want to put together a little exploratory committee for me, you could do a little legwork, find out how many signatures it takes, for example, or what it might take to make it a sort of real campaign, or we can make it a not real campaign. I can pretend to campaign there virtually, or if you want to put together a little tour, for example, and it was worth my while and it covered my expenses to get there, like we did in Delaware. These are all possibilities. These are all possibilities. I'm pretty open. So, thank you all very much. Interesting afternoon. Like I say, the algorithms totally opened up a wide swath of people, and so we had some very crazy shit going on in the comments. And like I say, I'll try and have my moderator show a little tighter next week, because fuck all you racist bigots, transphobes, and motherfuckers like that, because I ain't got time for that. Okay. So take care, everybody. All of the normal platitudes in your directions. Be kind, rewind, love one another. Reach out to those people that you know need a hand. Plug into local mutual aid project. If you see something in this world that you think could be better or be different, get together with the like-minded people and try and make that happen. Peace to you all. Be kind to yourself. Do things for people that are struggling. On and on and on forever. Thank you very much. You've been watching High Noon with Vermin Supreme, aka Old Man with Boot on his head, fucking rambles for an hour.